Hi everyone, and welcome to a special session with Danish band StillSkin. I'll be playing 4 songs from this incredible new rock band, and I'll also be talking to their highly excitable and charismatic and very capable vocalist, Bonny. This is StillSkin. You will be hearing more from them.
Hej venner. I disse tider, hvor vi jo ikke må være sammen, så må vi stå sammen hver for sig. Og det har vi i StillSkin også valgt at gøre. Ikke nok med, at vi savner at spille for jer, så savner vi også at spille sammen. Derfor gør vi det her. Vi gør simpelthen det her. Mine damer og herrer, rise again.
Tell us all about StillSkin. Who's in the band?
Well, StillSkin is, I'd call it hard rock, melodic rock band from Denmark, with a female in front, which we think is...
the best way?
Obviously. No, we are, well, the lads, Danish. We've got Jacob Meibel on guitar and vocals. We've got Michael Christensen on guitar and vocals. We have Rico Hågaard on bass and vocals. And then we have Klaus Bagger on the drums. And me, Bonny Jones, in front. So that's,
I have to say, without being rude, how do you cope with all the different names?
Well, I'm half Danish.
So you've got it in the blood.
It is. It is. So, and I've lived in Denmark now for 20 odd years.
Oh, so, it's a beautiful place as well.
It is. It is. I have to admit.
Well, my husband and I are Boucherville Vikings. We're Lord and Ladies of Danelandia. So
brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. If we could move anywhere, we'd move there.
I don't blame you, to be honest.
You define your sound as hard rock. So, what would be your main musical influences? What shaped the sound of StillSkin?
It's funny you ask, really, because we've talked a lot about it. You know, when we started, what sort of direction we wanted to go in, and in the end, we just sort of let the songs go whatever way they wanted to go, and just went with it. You know, because we're all very different. When I started, I thought I was a soul singer, and then I heard Whitesnake, and I thought I'd died and gone to heaven. You know, so me and Jacob are a little bit more old school. Whitesnake, Deep Purple, they're sort of the influences in that direction. And then Michael is maybe a bit more Nightwish. They're all gone now. That I've got to say them all. The different sort of influences. You know, Hailstorm. We're all very different.
It's a broad spectrum of music.
It is, yeah, and I think that is a big plus for us, really.
Does it start fights though?
Well, it's up to the listener, really. If you're the listener and you can hear the elements of Whitesnake or Nightwish or whatever, you know, then it's job well done, isn't it, really?
Oh, absolutely, and you're doing a good job so far from what I've heard.
I'm pleased. I am pleased.
Your debut EP was from back in 2018, wasn't it? We're going to play a song off that called Find It, because we're going to do a 4-track sort of in session, and we're going to play 4 of your songs on ROX Radio as well.
Brilliant.
So, you know, this interview will sort of go along with it, so it gives you a chance to explain the songs. And we're going to be playing Finally Breathing, because I just think that is such a great song.
Great.
Tell us how that song came about.
Well, Finally Breathing is actually before I came in the band. They wrote that.
Right.
So I didn't actually write that, but an amazing song to sing. It's very sort of, it's a bit theatrical, actually. Yeah. So unfortunately, Michael had to go because it's like 10 o'clock here now.
Yeah, I do apologise.
So he would have been able to explain a bit more about that one. But yeah, it is a cracker, isn't it, really?
It is. It's one of them really good songs that builds, and is an earworm, as they call them.
Yeah. And it's going to be on our fourth, is it called Forthcoming in English? Our album.
With you singing?
Yes.
Good.
It's me I am on the vocal. All the vocals that have been released on Spotify, they're me.
Yeah. Right.
But I didn't write that one, unfortunately.
It doesn't matter who wrote it. It matters who performs it sometimes. It only matters who wrote it when it comes to royalties.
Well, you know what? Guilty as charged, then. They're my vocals, yes.
And a good job you do, too.
Thank you.
Your newest single, I think, really builds on that sort of sound, the Destination Unknown.
Yeah.
There is the hard rock, but there is that real sense of melody.
Yeah.
Is that the band's way of saying, we, with COVID and everything that went on, is that kind of where are we all going from here sort of thing?
When I wrote that one, it was the guys did the tracks, the riffs and stuff, and then I usually do the melody and the lyrics. And I just felt it had to go somewhere, but I didn't know where.
Yeah.
And I think Destination Unknown is also about us as a band, really, because we're all in our 40s. I'm a female lead singer in a rock band, which is kind of not exactly the biggest. I don't know what the word is in English. It's not very. It's a man's world.
I know where you're coming from with that one.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I was like, there's a lot of things sort of saying you can't do that. Well, yeah, of course I can. Yeah. And of course we can. So it was also, we don't know where the band's going, but wherever it's going, we're gonna hit hard, as hard as we can.
Absolutely.
It's a really fun song, though, isn't it?
It is. It's a great rock song. But as I say, there is this sense of melody there as well, and it really cuts through. We're going to be playing two more songs as well: "Lesson Learned" and "Rise Again." Two also really good, powerful lyrics.
Yeah.
And I've got to admit, I think anybody who's hearing the songs for the first time can't help but be inspired by them. They are positive songs.
I think so. I hope so. "Rise Again," I wrote it when I was in a bit of a bad place with trust. I felt like everyone was in my life at that time was sort of not deceiving me, but it felt like that.
Yeah.
I thought, you're not going to get me down.
No.
No, ain't going to happen.
No. That's the best way to think.
"Lesson Learned" is more of a, when you sort of realise you're in a bad place and you just need to get out. And yes, it might, you might get bruised on your way out, but you're going to get out and you'll be all right, And don't go back.
Your songs have that element, if you don't mind me saying so, of like bands like Evanescence, that kind of strong female element of, we get knocked down, but each time you get up, it takes a lot more to knock us down the next time.
Exactly.
It comes across.
If that's what you think, then I have to say it's a job well done.
Is that what you because that was what you was aiming for? Yeah. You mentioned that there will be an LP, an album. I'm showing my age now. LP. I remember. I remember.
They're on like LPs, aren't they?
Yeah, and cassettes. I never thought I'd see cassettes come back. Anyway, I don't agree.
There with your pencil.
Kids don't know our struggle.
They don't. Recording from the radio when you had to press play and record. Good time. Oh yeah. So I'll call it what they are these days. Album. Yeah.
So you're going to be doing a full-length album. When can fans expect this out?
We're hoping start of next year.
Brilliant.
Lost. Maybe we should do a new interview then.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I'll catch up with you then. That would be
very good.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Oh yeah.
When the album comes, I'll write to you.
Yes, please. And we'll catch up and we'll talk. We'll talk about the album and
definitely.
The plans for the future for 2023. I can't believe 2023. It's doing my head in.
I can't. Time just flies.
Yeah. How about live shows?
Yeah. I mean, Denmark is a very small country. So we're working with another band from Denmark called Cold Drop.
Yes, yeah. My husband's interviewing those, yes.
Yeah, so we're hoping for a mini tour with them.
Good.
Plans in the making. Not saying too much, you know.
No.
So we're hoping on going a little tour of Denmark, but we'd like to get Germany and UK. We would
love you over here.
So we're working on it, you know.
We'll get you over here if we have to get a dinghy.
Yeah, I'll swim. I used to live in Dover, so it won't be that difficult. I know which way to go.
Right, but you get the dinghy. We'll wait for you down on the coast.
That would be awesome. I would love to come to the UK.
Well, if
Definitely.
you do, you can count on us to come and support you. We absolutely will.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Is there anything you want to say to like all strong female leads in rock? You are going to be an inspiration to the girls out there who, as you say, get knocked down and they say, "Oh yeah, girls rock." Now leave it to the boy. What would you like to say to a 15, 16-year-old girl out there who's thinking, shall I become a rock vocalist? What would you say to them?
I would say do it, stuff it, and don't listen to anyone. Do whatever you want, and prove them wrong. You know, make it your ambition to prove them wrong, because we need more women in rock.
We do indeed, yeah.
And I think many people would be surprised.
Yes.
By the in rock. You know? So I hope I can inspire someone to do that.
I'm very sure you will, Bonny. I am very sure you will. And the more people hear music, the more they will. And they'll fall in love with you, and I know they will.
Brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, we will catch up with you in the new year then, Bonny, and we'll talk about the album, and if we can get this tour underway with Cold Drop, then absolutely fantastic. In the meantime, it's a bit early, but we wish you a Merry Christmas.
You too. I've got my Christmas tree up and stuff now, so we're in Scandinavia, you know.
You've got the weather. We've just got drizzle and fog.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we're getting there as well. It's not really winters anymore.
No, it's not.
So, but it was lovely talking to you, Carrie.
And you, Bonny. I wish you all the best. I'll speak to you in the new year.
Definitely.
Bye-bye. Keep rocking.
I will.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.